The man of the wilderness. What's up? I'm here. Bless up. Yes, Carlos. Wayne. Him, Officer Wayne and Wayne, you know. Yes, Wayne Evans. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I'm this big. Mr. G, bless up. Bless up. Yeah, man. Yes, man. All right. So, Mr. The government, JMH, Wagwan. Sometimes I don't read the whole of this, you know. One time, you know it already. All right. So, you're up now. We see the government are push out with NIDS right now, right? But we're sure not hear what the government has said. So me Camellia, I tell you what is rumor and what we must believe and you know what are the facts. I tell you about the facts and it. And we're a player because you know them say them push out NIDS and what have you, but I'm telling the people, I want him to tell the government. You see, when I push out something, always be factual, right? So if you don't know so the bill never right, the NIDS thing never right, and people have to get adjust, and the court struck it down. Don't say rumors because it wasn't a rumor or something. Or this not factual, and you're not going to jail, and you're not going to do this, and you're not going to get sanctioned for this. Because it was in the original bill. So you can't come call where you say, yo, you're up. Alex, you're up. Yeah, man. Press full, you're up, Ingrid. There. Zane, Rita. CDW. There, man. Yeah, man. Ian. Yeah, man. Cynthia. Up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See? So, the original bill, dangerous. And all them a push to this, you know, what them a tell we, you know, them a tell the Jamaican people, them say, all right, here what happen now. The bill, the new ID, it will solve your problem. But let me tell you something still, the reality. You see, America have a big problem on them hand. It named identity theft. The key way you do, NIDS can be one proof, secure proof, foolishness, stupidness. You see? You have identity theft are one of the biggest thing in North America. And that one in a Europe, see, my identity theft. So you live in New York and somebody have your number, social security number, then build something with you and do all kind of little things with it. I mean, you never even know until the IRS, you know, rush about something or something, and you say, something happen and you just find out. But it's a big thing. They advertise it. So now, like the NIDS are come and work is a golden thing where it'll make you all right at Jamaica now and you do business over there on one ID and the NIDS now. Because this is what them did promote first, you know. NIDS, like Jamaica don't have a proper ID over the one of them, you know, from birth. So all them. The NIDS now make it proper. Golden. So you're all right. Foolishness. Foolishness. You see me I say? No, them I say them I work with one idea and what not true and what true. But I can remind them something. I'm a player. Player first.
Need to walk with more than one ID. Support the new national ID. Get the facts at nidsfacts.com or on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at nidsfacts. Jamaicans, here are the facts about.
So yeah, the facts. All them need for say, you know, don't be, you know, I come and say Jamaican, here are the facts like somebody that make up some rumor about the NIDS. No. See? But they never make up the rumor about NIDS. The court struck it down. And that are the facts. See? So and them have to draw back because it's set up I'll be a trouble. If send you to prison too. Yeah, man, I'll be a sanction. You see me I say? Yeah, man. I remember I paid back and I just taxpayers, I pay back a lot of money. But them I give you the facts, so make we hear the facts. Like Ulf, them call this Ulf, you know? Ulf. See? Me hear what the facts I say.
NIDS. You will not go to prison for not having a national ID. You will not be denied access to public health services or your personal doctor.
And them say man say it, you know. Anyway.
You will not be denied access to education. And we do not want your DNA or your banking information. Just like the national census, you can volunteer information, but you will not be forced to reveal your private business. You will have over 3 years to get the new ID, and it is free. Don't follow rumors. Get the facts at
When them, you was but I mean, don't follow rumors. Now, if you go with the ID, with the NIDS, and you go and you have to tear down the whole framework, we couldn't stand up by itself, and the court tell you that I'm fling it out. Because that put a lot of people, may I tell you, that's in your prison. And she said, no, for the rumors. You see them people, then they just, Now, me tell them, because remember, the NIDS supposed to come with a nine number, same way upon the NIDS. Now, you see the TRN where you have, I eat them a take now where you have your TRN and use it as the NIDS. The same TRN database. So, what the NIDS, where you tell me about the NIDS? Because the TRN where you have, where they pay your driver's license, I eat them and use, build up the NIDS. So if them come and ask, digitalize and you can do this and are the same TRN you use, where you have now. Because if them admit it, if them they come with a next 9 number. So me have from 1 to 9 per my TRN, right? A 9-digit number, right? And me might get a different NIDS number, but the NIDS number where the machine give me, you can have it by your TRN, and them get from 1 to 9. Which me have it for my TRN. I use, because you can't destroy the TRN, Too much information already. See? It's like a country number on it. So we know them can't destroy it. So them say, right, make we integrate it. And we use it, put it on the NIDS. And then they move some of the thing them. But you hear what she said? Don't follow rumors. And it wasn't a rumor. So let me draw back and hear where the news I say, hold on.
2019, the Constitutional Court struck down the then proposed National Identification and Registration Act NIDS bill. The court ruled some aspects of it to be unconstitutional.
People, when me just say the quiet, so it was rumors. So, you must follow rumors and forget your facts. And that's why you see you can't trust them, Them, ads you need to come and say, right? You do ads. Let me just correct you now. Come here, show the needs, right? We not come with the ID, but we have to pay back a ton of money. When you buy the money, when you use it up, when you want to get out the ID, because we don't know when to thief the money and go with it. See? So, you come with the ID, and I tell you about South America, who have this and all kind of things. But it was a fact that the ID are sending you to prison. If you not take it, and I'm not try to deny some things with people and all kind of things because you don't say it. You understand? Now, the court of it struck it down and fling it out. When I reach truck and like when I start over and do everything now and use this and it failed, right? So them have to use everything, put night and do all kind of things and fling out the original thing with them did have. You understand? Fling it out. And but she just come and say, don't follow, get the facts. Let me play her again before I continue with this. Listen again.
NIDSfacts.com. The National ID will protect your identity. In these modern times, we all need protection from fraud and identity theft. We're moving Jamaica.
So from fraud and identity theft. If America the #1 country and can't stop it from fraud and identity theft, all the NIDS are stop it from fraud and identity theft. Yeah? Oh. So them have a #1. Remember now we develop it up, we get it from overseas. We have a database. You understand? And we know about the dark web. We know about the dark web. See? You understand? So, and like we don't know about it. So, it will stop you from fraud and identity theft. You know what them should do? Create employment and, stick to some little things and then build up that and they add on. Them jump and do everything else, but them leave you in the mud. Them things, everybody are agentai, like agentai. Eh? So here are, just listen now. Let me play her back. I forgot to play her back from here, so. Me hear her again.
There'll be no need to walk with more than one ID.
One.
Support the new National ID. Get the facts at NIDSfacts.com or on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at NIDSfacts.
Now play it.
Jamaicans, here are the facts about NIDS.
The facts.
You will not go to prison for not having a national ID. You will not be denied access to public health services or your personal doctor. You will not be denied access to education. And we do not want your DNA or your banking information. Just like the national
Just a
census,
fingerprint,
you
I
can
scan, I
volunteer
footprint.
information but you will not be forced to reveal your private business. You will have over 3 years to get the new ID, and it is free. Don't follow rumors. Get the facts at nidsfacts.com.
So who are giving them rumors? Eh? This stuff, you see where them lock for them mind pan? Something where them lock them mind, them lock them mind pan this and I hear what she tell you now. It will make you safe from fraud and what have you, you know. You understand? Impersonation. It will make you safe. Yeah.
The national ID will protect your identity.
It will protect your identity. America will protect everybody else's identity. In America. Canada protect everybody's identity. And UK that do the same thing. The world that do the same thing. Say if this I do it, me I tell you, America, you know you just Google and so much identity theft going in America every year. A matter of fact. Google and tell me much identity theft going in America every year. And tell me. Number one country. Just tell me. Saying the key way you do you have identity theft. So if she come and tell me, say, boy, I can protect you from them thing there. No, I really protect you from that. No care what them do. Tell about the fingerprint identity theft. Can't tell me that. Can't tell me that. Yeah, man.
In these modern times, we all need protection from fraud and identity theft.
Fraud and identity theft. Well, one of them, when them life lock, you pay them a money and they may show you about identity theft and all kind of things. Them has a fraud and identity theft. People do phishing for your details every day. Don't press nothing. Them try to trick you in everything for us. Yeah, man, and just pose as you. Yeah? Them not do nothing but pose as you, you know, and take everything and do all kind of things, you know. So identity theft away, you know, get rid of. One of the biggest thing in America. And them thing there. All I tell. Yeah, now one of the biggest thing. Canada, America, UK, identity theft. See? So it's to protect you from fraud and identity theft. I don't think so. Nah, sir.
Jamaica into the modern era, where your privacy is top priority. Your fingerprint and your picture will secure your ID. This is no different from when you apply for a visa or a passport.
So tell me something. The people them, not Jamaica, them born and grow. Them apply for a visa because in somebody foreign, in a foreign country, in a somebody country. So we are talking about no different from a visa. If them are go have somebody country now and it require them a visa and them a fingerprint, can't remember enough people get deep. So them just want to check it because them fingerprint them before them dip them. Them want to check and say if you're right in a for them country. Or you did come up upon something else because them know fraudulent thing, right? Them wanna ask and then them disregard them get rid of that after, right? So each time you go them want a fingerprint, right? But a Jamaica them live. So you say it's no different from a visa. Why should I compare a visa with your local ID for your country? So you're alien in your country. You're alien in a people country when you want to go there, you know. So you have to cooperate. If somebody want to know if a criminal are coming at them place, are you dead there before? You could have done it in the name is Mass John. Of course. And then when them do some boom run your fingerprint, you're again tie. You understand what I say? You could have in there. So you could have in there as Mass John. But you don't, them dip you in there, Jamaica, you go back up as again tie. So, you know, you go through, them run it through the system. Eh? So, you go back and them run, that's why the embassy want your fingerprint. They don't want it to do. Why they not just check it with them database if you're in there, you do anything not safe, you are you. You understand? Or them never have it before and them say, okay, him not in there before or not at all. Okay. Can grant him the visa, then boom, bam, bam. You come back, you do it again. Them have it somewhere there, so if somebody else go up at the embassy and them take your print. And like you go through and you give your brother the book. Or something, you go up there when they run it. Them has 2 different print. Even if you're twin. So them are going to discover the fraud. Like that. But I mean you're born and growing in Jamaica. So when them tell you about your eye scan, or your fingerprint or your footprint, different from Different from when you go for visa. Rubbish. Yeah, that the Prime Minister for rubbish. Yeah? But my college, yeah, man. See, you can't compare it to a visa. People are leaving and going to somebody else's country. Them just want to make sure you're safe, come in as a terrorist. Or you never did it before, and you get trouble or whatever, you use a different thing. So them run you, them not seeing none at all in them system. Or them have it there, so them analyze them and use it. Book up and you come back, them run it. That means if you get somebody else and them come with a thing, a print and it match a print, them say, oh, two different somebody this. Okay, one of them are fraud. Yeah, that's what I say. Them know. That's why them do it. But you tell about just like a visa, and that makes sense, yeah.
Get the facts at nidsfacts.com. NIDS is here for your protection. The national ID system will
for your
register
protection.
Your picture and fingerprint. It will not need an iris scan unless you don't have a fingerprint, and will only take a footprint if you can't give an iris scan or a fingerprint. This will help people with disabilities to get a national ID. NIDS is about inclusion, not exclusion, protecting the rights of all Jamaicans.
So me ask you now. So you say this it give people disability forget the ID. So who know? I know someone then have him foot, and say boom bam bam, and you gotta take all him footprint. Can't have the hand, not have the limbs there, so. Him not have the foot, so you take him eye scan. Eh? You do him. Because I know say him it have pan him thing disabled and whatever. What you do? Because are disabled too? Me no know what them say, eye scan, fingerprint or footprint. Yeah? And then them will take it and store in a database. Criminal, And them will tell us the police can use it or what have you, unless them go to court. Eh? Where them a bill? All right. So she say you forget the facts and not follow the rumor. But remember, these are the facts here, Sita.
Fast forward to Tuesday, December 15, 2020. The government has put forward a revised voluntary version of the NIDS bill. Marlon Samuels was in the House of Representatives where the bill was tabled and filed their support.
One of the major goals for the government this legislative year is to successfully table the NIDS bill through Parliament. Speaking Tuesday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the new and improved legislation would comply with the Supreme Court's 2019 ruling.
Wait a minute, people. Comply with the 2019 ruling. Comply with the 2019 ruling. Oh, just enough for the rumors. You see them for stop, just stop mislead people, man. Just say we comply with the ruling of the court, and this is how we set it up. We hope it a little better. We know we can't stop this, but if we can boom bam bam, we need that and that and that. But me I say that the third world country don't have money to fix up the infrastructure, but they have money now to secure a database with people, information with footprint, eye scan and fingerprint. But who no want to keep? That depends on the web too, because you can access it. So I say, oh, nobody can access it unless them go to court and them do this and that, like a foolishness. Let me tell you this. You have some people, that people are go around that. You have some criminal. You can't even trust. Remember, Jamaica full of criminal, Remember, the government itself full of criminal, You can't trust them with the fingerprint and all kind of things. Now they go against you, but that's true. When you're not clean, me good. on a dirty. On a dirty. And people will tell them the truth, Them dirty, I lie me I tell. Them dirty. So them cannot be trusted. You see me I say? So a man want to set you up, you don't know if him can lift something and go plant something there and do something and do something. We don't know. You understand? When them dirty, you have to be careful of them, Yeah? Yeah, man. You have to be careful of them.
Andrew Holness said the new and improved legislation would comply with the Supreme Court's 2019 ruling.
In the debate that ensued and the ruling of the courts, our knowledge and understanding as a people is deepened. We benefited, I benefited from it, and it made us think deeper in crafting a policy that would be in keeping with the parameters of our
So you him say him benefit from it. So shall say no follow rumors. If him come and say the ruling, yeah, him a follow and him benefit and make them think deeper, because them learn, him benefit. So shall say rumors, why them not put out a ads? No one say, don't follow rumors, get the facts, and we're not going to do this. Because the intent of lock up people, or do this and force some things per way. And lock you out of some things. It's unconstitutional. So them throw it out. What go on, Gary?
Good afternoon. Good night, teacher.
Yes, man, I'm here.
We have one little problem, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what about me from the other day? We can't believe. I know we can't believe what this man come contact the people. So can you tell him please to retract back in speech and put it now on a new garbage truck?
You know, so them have 50 garbage truck, right? How much? 49 of them plus the GG, 50. Oh, my mistake, 51. Google Kagato. So if you buy one more garbage truck and roll and the one of them roll out. Yeah, man. They need one more garbage truck. One more.
Enough.
Yeah, man. So them have 50 with the Governor General, and them need one more because Google Kagato did it. Because you can't leave out Google and the Governor General. You can't leave the Governor General because he must sign up another one bag of food. So, you know, them have 50 and them make a mistake of 51 them for buy. Them buy the right amount for themselves with Google. But the Governor General cannot leave him. Because him sign the thing. Not two apps. Not two. So you need one more garbage truck. You have to make the 51 now and then roll out. Yeah, yeah, man.
Enough is enough.
When you have a government attack human rights group that say a lot, it carry a lot of weight. When you have a government, Gary, I tell you human rights if how them feel and I use state of emergency when you show that to the world. All right. If you say one in a 80 and the government I use state of emergency, you see you don't take your family go 80 right now on vacation?
No.
All right, can't state of emergency drop in a Ukraine right now because things are going in there. So them have fear of that. So you don't take your family and go Ukraine right now?
We couldn't do that.
You don't do it. Yesterday have some place where you could go, but you don't go because for your seat. At the same thing with Jamaica. So when you as a government have you put in state of emergency, yeah, in our country, whether it feed volume. It speaks so them not understand them now run the country now run or be a crap them up. It tell you the state of emergency alone tell you who that are run by, you remember dead man. Dead man come and say, you know, when them get from the police, them from the security force. So you know, so that a Google tell them to do it. I remember says a youth, Google tell himself to do it, you know. Google say him get it from the youth.
If the man they just say, you know how we feel to know that Canada has, you know, said to their people like, you know, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
We, including yourself, man, because you're part of the government, man.
That is it.
You claim to say you're part of the government. You're going like you differentiate yourself. It's not no labor right now, PMP.
You're part of the government.
Yes. The people them you did a week, you the job.
Yes.
And you come contact me, say, we know, me look at the way how the man talk. The man talk clear like some gangster, you know, like him and tell us that either you take this or you giddy up, you know.
I saw them talk to people like them take people for idiot. So you have to style them. Cause this is the problem what we have, you know. In a real first world country, you never get a minister or somebody to come talk to you like that. Never. Them can't deal with this, so can't trouble. You have to respect your office and you have to respect the people, you know. And you know, so you have to keep on living, okay, what you want to do. Remember, you know, if you get out of character, you gone.
You gone.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask someone, you think we could have given a police a look on you and say, hey boy, I'm gonna kill you, you know? Which police could have do that?
You mean that trouble?
You just want to tape him right away. I'll be a things, you're good. But he might go to prison. Me not ask you. He might get kicked out by him same department. Nobody now hold him in there. You video a lot of man video that kid and say, hey boy, I'm gonna kill you. Make sure I'm gonna kill you. If you ever say that all the time, the police won't even do that. Because police not threaten the police not do that, brother. See? Nah, I do that. Only in Jamaica I find that some of that little, you know, some little, me that call it criminal country. Because I remember if the government a criminal government, you know, a majority of them they can count them out and be a criminal activities them involved, you know. So what you expect?
More you when you talk to them, because them listen, because me hear me some man that we want to talk about in net fishing. However, you say come get the net fishing talk there,
Yeah, man.
so now you go spear fishing, you need to go spear fishing and spear fishing who in a cabinet first.
Yeah, man. That them for
Clean
do.
out.
No, them can't. Yeah, man, because, I mean, you can drop a net in the government, you know.
Yeah.
You know, if you spear fishing, you can drop a net in it. And but just invite the GG over and drop a net in there, you know. Yeah, man. in the wild world. Yeah, man, drop a net in it. Yeah, man.
Everything what me say Desmond talk the other day, me put in a sieve and I try to see if me can get something more tight. Everything drop out.
Everything. You have to drop out. If you rush human rights group and I disrespect them, can you imagine? Remember, you know, the man them get a free run. Not even the opposition when you say, but me not hear the opposition, you know, the opposition talk, the media houses, and the whole of them not show the opposition, and like them not have no regard. Remember them just can't think without, you know, have not have with the opposition. See? And them get like nearly 7 years around same way. And oppose with them bag of foolishness. We have to try the brakes and tell them on the shot, hey, it's not gonna more. Yeah, but I hold on accountable. Yeah? And you're a decade now. It's not far from it. And next year I come.
Yeah, man, enough is enough, man. Clean out the house, man.
You understand?
And I think too, I got too many, you know, when I say, I wish if you did get for interview Kevin Smith, you know, we are talking about, right?
Jamaica mash, but them remember say him talk them not gonna kill him because know say, you know, them might get rid of him, brother. Because them know say, you know, certain thing must talk. And remember, you know, as check 5 cent fee, man, you go for your man. Alright, okay. Alright, remember put it that way, because enough people don't put it this way. Because hear me look on it. You have politicians name calling enough murders, enough things, enough gangs. And drug runnings and gun runnings and everything, and them not get touched. Kevin Smith, you know, see him touch nobody. You say, okay, I feel influence, make the man stop the man and make the police fire shot pan the police them outside. Him influence, him say the thing. Them do the thing. Him not, you know, see him come and touch, not touch nobody, you know. See?
No,
Hold on. So now the same influence what them have palm people, that mean them forget charge to like Kevin. Yes. They are the same thing. Because if you say, okay, remember charge Kevin. Yeah? I kept because him said this and the man them do it. The man them never fail. Because remember the man can't give me certain command and me do that thing. I'm them, me not foolishness. You can't go give me some command.
Tell me something, man. I got to tell you if you jump over the cliff.
Then that me tell you that is it. So you can't give me this command and me do it. And me not going to think about no profit and you are this and you are, because some people want to think, you know, we know a cult when we say cult. You know, so them can't give me certain command, me not going to obey that, you know. See? So Kevin Smith now, you charge him for all these things for that debt. No, you never even charge him. Kept innocent until proven guilty.
No, man, he charge him. I remember I said, no man charge him, but whenever you body court.
No, she never charge him. No. Hear this. No. So the police, I said, them just move him and them don't know that who sent for him. You know, see, it's spooky. Yeah. So when them do, them move him, them joke him first because that is a dead man. Let me tell you this. If you see a man, you see, you're in an accident and you don't bleed, your heart stop before. If them throw in a water, and when them do their autopsy on you, you see, and no water in your lungs, that means you're dead before you touch the water. Ask any doctor. Me I tell you these things. So we know the whole of these. And reality, me I tell you, you know, you can't go check it up, you know. If you're in a house and it burned down, and when them cut and check even your lungs and no smoke inhalation, no smoke, no, you know that means you're dead before them burn down the house.
Yeah, no ear, no floor.
Not because if you're in there, you for that year they mash you up at time for you can breathe it in. But if you're dead, you can't breathe in nothing. If your heart stop beat, you stop bleed. Yeah, even if you have cut. Yes. So the bump it now pump it stop bleed. See? So when you say Kevin and then I know I ask about the truck where ram up in that and the driver. Remember, if I my truck and me come out and me come up in something, if me wrong, police will look for me and lock me up. We have the truck. The next year, me go show the truck. And I say, who drive the truck? Nobody not turn up in a hospital Nobody not turn up and nowhere. No, nobody not claim. Them just take it up from there. Can you remember me show the video, the next day, But make sure driver was show it. See? So she sent for him and said she got charge him at town. But she move him from down there. That means you send for a man when a charge. You understand? It's not a man with charge you send for. So where you send for him, and then them send with police and what up there, it's not a prisoner, and then you put him in the back there, so and you have him handcuffed. And you not charge him.
Yeah,
Them have everything in the western part, quote everything for charging. Them make sure I move him because they might call some name. Them get rid of him. Yes, man.
Yeah, and you know something again I'm notice when you see all of them youth here where you see will go behind the bars and come back out. I'm gonna show you something. You see in Canada right now, if a man go behind the bars, you see when he come from behind the bars, he's not free yet, You have something named anger management class because when you lock with a man in a dungeon for a period of time, you don't know what go through him head,
But I remember, remember in Canada, them have prison. In Jamaica, them have dungeon. Remember, them have no toilet. Them can't do that in Canada, brother. Them have toilet. They lock you down in a place where I come with you. No window, nothing at all. Roach, mask, everything I bite you in there. You sleep on the dirty concrete. You do the inside there, so in a bucket, in a pail. Some man in a prison where when them did in the plate, eat madman wash out, a lot of madman there, and eat out, brother. Them make some man eat off of the tree. Yes, so when some man eat off of the tree, I worries. And that I go on, them beat man and kill them in there, you at a road. Me have some of them, I run a series I eat pan them. I have it.
We see one program where you do the other day.
I have more for run. I have them, I have the border them name too, man. Man.
The man mentally, man want seek a psychology, want to deal with him. He have a lot of things that go through him head.
Yeah.
So when you lock with a man like that there, what you think you do? You not do nothing.
Them charge him. All right. So you don't say something again. All right. So Matilda's card, I'm just big up the other day. I'm going to charge a mentally ill patient from St. Anne's and Bellevue. Say put on clothes and him a card into uno. Me don't do the program for him too. Because we see it come from prime time news where he might walk and lick in the window them so. Around 12 vehicles. Them run him down, him run going there. Them I say no, after him run going there, escape from the mob, him put on police uniform, I saw what this, and I try escape. But a good thing a police did that. So that for sure say, you know what this? You don't say it's a madman that. I try escape from what? If him me see the video him I walk and just lick in the car and I like him about them just lick them in and you see the alarm I go on. Them say them run him down, him go in there. Them says a Bellevue patient. You know so them charge him. Or you charge a mentally ill person.
I'm money, man. It's grab them and grab the money.
No, but me not understand how you charge him. You know, him to go back to Bellevue, him should know him need some things. Where you charge him, you have to put him for a waste of court time. Me say the man will shoot the former president, Ronald Reagan, at 2016 and release him.
Yeah.
Me tell you where you can charge, where you can do, sentence him for what? We can keep him there so because him no rights, them evaluate him, and she said, well, feel mental capacity no right. Him can't stand charges and nothing at all. Lock him away. Make we go work on him. And them work on him and them out now. Them out.
Hey, wait, this is one of the program. This is one of the program where you do with when you broke God and Google Gaga. Just look back on the picture when you scroll for it. Just look on the generalship where you go on with people, brother. Like it come like the father did I tell his son to do this and the son a post car. I don't know which one of them are idiot, cause me I look on Google and me see my laugh and me say
they told them, man, at the circus, that man, at the circus, come to the circus.
We forgot to get some material and start build up some suit for them, or either we build pony park and put them out. Because one of them are joker.
Yeah. Number one more garbage truck. Them are 50. And then mix it, Them need one more. Because the girl and general, you can't miss the one for him. One of them are just garbage, me I look fan. Garbage. Man.
Every time the Prime Minister come to you and tell us that you want a Zozo, you sign paper.
You sign it, state of emergency. Why you sign it? It no benefit for the country, brother. And it no benefit. You know much people dead since week? Just think, them find an next security guard down in a Westmoreland. Okay. When they move the state of emergency, him come out to book up at the football. When you look on it, we look on TV last night and them a show how much people have, everybody run out in all in the community, them in a Brazil team. Nobody don't have the time for go kill nobody. Football fever. See? And them use that I say it work. But you still say so if state of emergency work this up. Why the drama state of emergency and the other one never work from 2017 come right up. Why it never work? But it work for 2 weeks. Work for that day, another day. In the football season, they make sure call it another season there, you know. You understand? But I know you have the crime plan. Him say the money where him spend that on the crime plan, it's embarrassing. You know why it's embarrassing? If you say we for hold you, we for raise your voice and hold in concert, right? You say it, you know, we hold the government. Yeah? And then when you form the government now, because of that you want the seat, right? You form the government. I may say your members them, your members them in the place have company will farm up, sign over to son because that it a look away, but it's still not right there. So you know, so nepotism, cronyism and everything. I know, say that we have a charge. The health minister, when you look your company, you put your son name in this, and when you look now, when you import the rice, when you import the car at the red vase. Because you have to pay 250 US. At the red vase, them control it. They might make more than 400, 500 million for that every year. Every year. More than that. See? See? So I'm going to show you. James Robertson and them, because you see, him have one of them. The whole of them have the thing them with them input, and them have the license them. Yeah. Or if you could be government minister of license, these are the things, and the police, no police now investigate them and them and charge them and say nothing and say this can't work. And nobody, a matter of fact, some of them, you know, say, me take them for suspect too. Some of them permanent secretary. Them are suspect. Yes. Because these things are, and for them, these things are where them for no and no, say, no, this is another standard we now want. One of us there, one can't change. We there as permanent secretary, and we for safeguard the integrity at Jamaica and the office and this and that. We not do it. We not collect you on table, so we not suspect. We have to start burning it too. Like dirty PSOJ. Them are criminal. So Jamaica is a cesspool of criminals. So them are going to look for they look a small man them where, you know, me not to me, you know, because me smarter than that, you know. So we want to open the people them eye. And me here tell because look now, when you hear it's a $200 billion missing every year, them thief it. Remember, if you spend $1 billion in a ghetto, if you spend $10 million in a ghetto, it shows. It shows. Because you can see, oh, Sabila, if a man does have $1 million and $2 million, you can see something going on, Pan Film Lane or Pan Film Avenue, in a ghetto. Remember enough zinc and them things that they, you know. So if you spend $1 billion in a ghetto, it will turn up. You are going to see it. You can see more bike, yeah, you can see house fix, you can see paint up. Me, I tell you that, me not even ask. You can see shop go up or something because enough ghetto people very ambitious, you know. And them rise it. You understand? Them just want a break.
Hey, my brother, I go get a paper. I have on the movie.
All right, sir. Me there. Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. And that's a reality we are giving them, you know. Reality we are giving them. See? So they missing them money there. Them have all of the thing them like, you know, the whole of the thing them for import and them have the license. James Robertson, friend them, other politician and them thing. So them sit down and them put themselves on boards and put in them pitney. So them around the country like it's a family thing and then trick the voters. But you have voters now, you know, some want to love on the belly too much too, you know. Oh God, they make sure you're not hungry. Yeah, man, they make sure them hungry, you know. Yeah, man, they make sure them hungry. So when them hungry, you know, they can come give you a $2,000. Now you up and then chat to you like, boy, you see like how dead man a chat to people there. So, how you feel? Okay, all that alone you don't get fired. You number one, you're not supposed to, you know, it's a pirate house. It's a pirate house. You not supposed to chat to nobody. Find you down a KSAC, there so I'll be an arms house you go on with. See? Your file tick so. You understand? Your file tick. See? All them people, all them rich, you know. Jamaica, about this. That's why the country go back here. Can you have the serious people around the country? Eh? And when you line them up and put them out of the cabinet, and 1 and 2 you can't take up where them good. Flavor, you know, you can't go call, she come with that money. Even a Christmas now, Santa Claus, Santa Clark. Him come with film thing too. He just drag him foot and do foolishness and follow them and do foolishness. You understand? So if him go and buy out now, I'm less him get buy out now, but him that come with film thing. You see me I say? You see me I say? All right. You see me I say? $2 million, me I tell you. But them are billions. Eh? Just 2 million in a billion here so much time it come on. Eh? You understand? When you look now, pre the last city, them tell us a $5 billion thing. When you look now, you see beef patty go for cow. You hear anything else about it? And oh, somebody call me. You know better, you're a big man and them thing. You go say that now. Yeah, you get charged to the boss. Kind the first. That means this cannot be the first. It cannot be the first. You see me I say? It can't be the first. Oh, them call me. Somebody just send for go for the cow. Them around 40 cow. And you can weigh them and then say if you can buy them. Carry them, we are carrying them, go weigh them by your scale. And then you pay for them. And oh, you send for them, you have got some paper, something, I know, say boom, bam, bam. And you carry police. Because me and Michael was saying, you can't come to my place, you don't come with my money. I mean, I'm going to meet you there, so with no truck, you come from a cow. You have to drive in a car, come look for my cow, come with wah, and you can boss me big check where it can catch same time or what have you, you have to arrange. So you couldn't come with your truck. So come with my animal. And then carry to go make your party. And then you have to wait, you know. And what can you send them back? See? That don't make no sense. See? No for the time you're going in a party shop and go eat all the cow, you want the cow, 1 cow or 2 cow gone. And you say, hey, and them make all manage water, you say, hey, boy, them thief all my goat. And them same man I buy the things, them man. Them same man. Let me tell you, say them not good. Them not good. And by the way, PSOJ, when a new name, what them call it? What them Igla. Them are Igla, you know. Grace Kennedy, I think them are Igla. Them are not manufacture again. No. Them just importing and sell it, but not Igla. ICI, right? Them are Igla, man. Grace Kennedy, them are Igla. And last squad, them are Igla now. Them are Igla. Yeah, Igla when them mash up the country. Them just are buying things and carry it in, import them, and then sell it to the customer. Them are Igla. Them are ICI. Not 2 apps. No man, have you had the 3 apps? Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See? The 2 apps. Them are Igla. Them are do mash up the country. See? Yeah, man. Them are manufacturing. What them are manufacturing nowadays? More than carrying a bag of thing and yeah, man. You remember ICI? And them, man. The new Grace Kennedy and the one of them where you see. You know, see everything them are import now. Eh? And Igla them. Yeah, man. Big time Igla. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Them are buy and sell. And them manufacture again, really. Yeah, them carrying the thing, them and them just sell and then carrying again, and that's it. Carry it somewhere else in Jamaica, them not too run on the manufacturing, nothing. See? Them are Igla. Yes, it's it, and that bad, you know. You saw that bad though. Eh? That bad. Eh? Jamaica son, you saw that bad. The man them turned Igla to backside. Eh? That Igla. See? And the next thing again we want to remind them to see. The people them are working in the tourism sector. Can I say something where them are look against it now and I say no, you have to balance it, you know. You can't just build up the building them never place. At St. Thomas should not tell about no tourism because that hurt in a St. Thomas too, you know. Yeah? I bet a man where they are foreign in a diaspora and build up in place and he can rent it for bread and breakfast and they're ready to go home and he make a money to stay down there. Can I give back to him family in going to the banking system and them thing there. He not fair sense and money. You understand? And then it now make a big old dirty footprint and mash up the place. Like where you come and build them big concrete. And number one, when you can't go near the hotel. The beach, you no lose it forever. And the first me ever see this island, not even Cayman, but smaller than Portmore. Not even Cayman you can do that too. And none, you can't claim no beach around there. You be the hotel and thing, you can't do that. You can't. See? You can't diss them people. See? So, yeah, man, that's true, a reality, man. A reality. Yeah, the whole of them for go to prison. The man them buy 50 truck. The man them for buy 51. Because them buy 50 truck, you know, but them forgot one thing. Because Google involved too, you know. Yeah, so 49 and 150. But my mistake. You have to do that, you know. You say, make me buy me 51, buy me 50 truck. My mistake, make it 51. The governor general, you can't leave him out. Him assign the thing. 51, them for send for one more truck. One more. And the garbage truck. And everybody, and the market set go. Yeah, man. Find themselves in the back. You understand? Yeah, man, and find themselves at Riverton City, man. Yeah, man, because them crosses. See? Yeah, man. So hear this. You hear them talk about don't follow rumor for the NIDS. Now, me to tell them already, you know, it not going to work that way, then it not work. So it gets struck down. Let me play about this. And them are come and advertise something to know the facts. So you not go prison, you not go this. Listen this.
The Constitutional Court struck down the then proposed National Identification and Registration Act NIDS bill. The court...
So you think a court that struck it down? Where the government come with them did not come with something good for the people in the first place? And it is right? You not struck it down. You not have to create it over. Eh? Yeah.
Ruled some aspects of it to be unconstitutional.
Unconstitutional.
Fast forward to Tuesday, December 15, 2020. The government has put forward a revised voluntary version of the NIDS bill.
You them say voluntary. Revised because it never voluntary. Mandatory. So you don't go to prison. So when she attack it scrap. That's why I tell you, you see them, and them spread the most rumors and propagandas, and I tell them to stop it. Them need to stop the foolishness. Revised voluntary thing that the needs them come back with. Voluntarily. So you can, you know, come and say, okay, I'm not going to take part in this. But the other one that force you. And force you to prison. And come with some things in it that send you to prison. So how shall I say, know the facts and don't follow rumors. After you correct it, just come and say, it's simple. We just come and say, we correct it, so it can be trusted now, and then point it out. But don't come and tell me about don't follow rumors and know the facts. Eh? Yeah. Play about the revised. Don't make nothing pass on you know. Hear this?
Tuesday, December 15, 2020. The government has put forward a revised voluntary version of the NIDS bill.
Voluntary version. That means never voluntary before. You see me I talk about? Say them, you see them all in this, you come back with something you just don't honest. Well, so just come honest and talk to us straight, no man. We there and we say it revised and we have to do this and it's chopped down and it's unconstitutional. So we know. So when you come back now and I say rumors, don't follow rumors, it don't make no sense. Eh?
Alan Samuels was in the House of Representatives where the bill was tabled and filed this report.
One of the major goals for the government this legislative year is to successfully table the NIDS bill through Parliament. Speaking Tuesday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the new and improved legislation would comply with the Supreme Court's 2019 ruling.
Comply with the Supreme Court 2019 ruling.
The debate that ensued and the ruling of the courts, our knowledge and understanding as a people is deepened. We benefited, I benefited from.
So him benefited. So why them come and talk about rumors? You see why I tell you I can't deal with them people because them put out something and I tell you don't follow this just to know we correct these things. So it's more safer down and you explain to people. But don't come and say it was rumor. When you see the thing in front of you, that means them come with the lie again. Them just love lie too much. You understand? Hear this.
And it made us think deeper in crafting a policy that would be in keeping with the parameters of our Constitution.
So that means it never did keep in the parameters of the Constitution before. It does draft it now for keep it, in line with the Constitution. That means him did want to break the Constitution and do what he want to do it himself. Yes, is that him that do? Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And how we see ourselves as a democracy. And I believe we have come up with a policy that will achieve the objective, because the objective, I believe, in the original debate was probably not well understood, maybe not well communicated, and probably misconstrued.
A major difference in the new bill is its voluntary nature, which is a departure from the mandatory position of the original draft.
You hear, people? So it is a rumor. Oh! If you hear that, mandatory, if you draw something where it can put you in prison and lock up your people, and that it'll come with and force them. And she come and say rumors. And you know, get locked up and thing. That was the case. So let me just play it and make you hear it again.
Is its voluntary nature, which is a departure from the mandatory position of the original draft.
Whether it is to ensure speed of transactions, whether it is to ensure that identity can be verified and protected, but to do it in such a way that the privacy, which is a very important part of our Constitution, is assured. And
so if the law, him wicked, you know, a guy a wicked bad, you know, if them did blow him, and the opposition must enjoy my quote, if them did blow him and make him push it through, enough of our ghetto people have beer charges upon them. Beer charges, he might force you, like him thinks it's a Nazi camp, about Israel and Palestine. Hear it up, only can hear it again. So when them come and say, know the facts,
do it in such a way that the privacy, which is a very important part,
see it? Play it back, yes.
Ensure speed of transactions, whether it is to ensure that identity.
But if you play it back,
it was probably not well understood, maybe not well communicated, and probably misconstrued.
A major difference in the new bill is its voluntary nature, which is a departure from the mandatory position of the original draft.
Whether it is
so if it's mandatory, I send him that try send people. Hey man, he wicked enough, he wicked bad enough. Send him that go around the Constitution, him do everything to go around that and force you and say, hey, well, I'm number one, you couldn't lock up the whole of Jamaica. So you see him that I make civil unrest. Because there is no way, anybody feel no way. When you come with something like that, you have nearly 3 million people. And most of them, you know, are people below the poverty belt, right? You can't lock up, so you don't even have the place to lock them up. You don't even have the amount of 12,000 people. Who are slung in the millions and make 12,000 people come in front of them? By the way, you lock up your one mother, your sister, and your wife, and your woman, and you pick them to please him. Who them more lock up? Who you think I get locked up? And them are mash up themselves, them are idiot. What do you think happened in Sri Lanka? It's when the police them come out, them are for giant because the police say people them come out and them come fire tear gas because them are get crushed too. What the family do? Them run. President and him brother and the one of them take bush. That didn't happen because you couldn't lock up the whole place. Neither. But at that him I put in a place. The man had destroyed the place. But no, it can't fight crime. NIDS can't fight crime neither. Oh, NIDS are fight crime. NIDS can't fight crime, brother. Look here. Your fingerprint, you know. Your fingerprint, you have to get the gun first. Oh, NIDS are fight crime. If you not get the gun, brother, oh, NIDS are fight crime. Man can't wear gloves, by the way. So, oh, NIDS are fight crime, brother. You not get the weapon, oh, NIDS fight crime. Yeah, it bad. It bad. So then like I come in with the NIDS now And they get all of the gun them now and we have to go for all of the man them because we have your fingerprint and we have this and that and that and the thing. Foolishness. So even when people them, or two them don't want them fight crime because uno make them divide uno and tell them no foolishness. You can't go to my head. That's stupid. You can't fight crime. You understand?
It's to ensure speed of transactions, whether it is to ensure that identity can be verified and protected.
Say identity not verified and protected right now. You know yourself and you go to school and you know you name you. A matter of fact, you know your neighbor, you know them name, and you know say that one the name that and that and that and that. So you know where them go by. So I know I say, but make sure you identify and protect it and tell the foolishness. The same TRN where you have now, I eat them I use for NIDS right now. Because them that look at next number and it a fail. Yeah? I just that them I try to track people. That are more, yeah, I try to track people. For nothing at all. You understand? You have to be careful of them. You understand?
But to do it in such a way that the privacy, which is a very important part of our Constitution, is assured and maintained.
So you never know that before you draft it first. So if the court never struck it down, they want to draft it in such a way because them never do. Them did not. In the first way, them just come with the arrogance. You hear how dead man talk to people. You hear him last night, don't it? Eh? That sound like a minister to you? Eh? With a little nasty criminal self. Them for go, man. You understand? Them for go. I'm tired of them still, you know. Me. Tired of them. Eh? You see me I say? You think me don't want the digital society? I want it too. Can't tell me what now. You see the amount them are thief, it will catch them. Themselves. It will hold them. So when you want digital, they must start for thief because them think when they move it and I move it in a bank account and I move it, we can see it too. Because me don't like everybody have them bank account have a card for use, you know. You understand? Yeah, man. Me don't want it. Come on and see it. You don't have nothing for hide.
That the ability to participate or not to participate, that is preserved.
Yeah, that is preserved. But him never preserve it first, you know. Him did try destroy people, but he might just destroy himself. Because there is no way that I look like Sri Lanka. Me not ask you. See? Because there is no way you can get up and lock up 20,000 Jamaican. Where you can keep them? You have to feed them and do everything. I won't allow that. You can bust the prison system, the dungeon system. See? So you reach 100,000, oh, you hold them. The government have capacity to lock up 100,000 people. You feel so? Eh? How them are hold them? You see, he might do all the more downfall and them don't even know. See, me going to give them an idea, make them looking at themselves because them just be a foolish system of doing, you know. Be a stupidness. So you have to have people like me to tell them the truth, brother. You see me I say? Yeah, man.
And I believe we now have legislation before us.
We now have. You want to hear the words? We now have. Yeah?
Formed by a policy that went through a very robust process of interrogation and analysis and debate. And I want to therefore thank all the members of civil society who have contributed, who have added their voice to the debate.
The new bill benefits from having been reviewed by a joint parliamentary committee. They will submit a report to Parliament after hearing submissions on new provisions. For the news on PBCJ, I am Marlon Samuels.
See it? So when she come down and say, rumours, don't follow rumours. I know rumours, people. Them better start that foolishness. See? Remember what Sunrise or so. I mean, me could hear something where them don't know where I go on the bill. Yeah? Where depend the needs where them don't know. Yeah.
National Identification System platform today. Well, it launched it on Thursday, June 17, 2021. My apologies. Let's welcome Policy and Advocacy Manager for the Jamaicans for Justice, Jody Anquari, to share some more. Good morning, Jody.
Good morning, Nisha. How are you?
I am well. So, people would then like to ask, what exactly is this coalition and what's the purpose of it?
Okay, a coalition of people came together, a grouping of 14 companies and individuals saying we're looking at the government say that it's important to have national identification. We're looking at this digitized way of identifying people. And we're saying we're looking at how it's being structured and seeing issues, problems, ways it can be.
And you know what, Earth? It's when them say them look digitized, the national the voters ID where you have. Yeah? Say your passport now. It's a readable passport, you know. Yeah. And your TRN number, your driver's license. So they might tell you say you have one ID, which it's impossible for you to have one ID. You understand? It's impossible. Just watch it. The needs to come out, ask them if you get rid of your driver's license. You can't get rid of your passport. Because there is no way. Jamaica is not the #1 country in the world you can trouble on your needs. Them that chat a bag of bullshit. You see? So don't follow them when they say one ID. Them on got other next ID. What them going to take with the driver's license? No. They going to take with the voter's ID. So people don't need voter's ID again. So the baby will have the NIDS ID. What am I going to do with the NIDS ID? It come to come vote now. I don't understand them. It's impossible. They can't take with these ID. So although them I tell you about one ID. Your international ID or your passport, because none of them, the rest can't take you out of Jamaica, you know. Can you imagine then where they put the visa pan the NIDS the side of the NIDS? And you just sketch it, them just put in a little bag and gear and then you show them your NIDS ID and you go through. And you just chop up on your NIDS ID because you're general. You're good. You're the royal family or you're the president, so you just travel. By Air Force One and just say, the driver's license now where you have to use. You could have, where you do, go foreign and drive with NIDS. A donkey shit the man talk brother. You remember you can't drive by your license. A foreign where you go foreign, you know. Where you do? Use the NIDS, drive pan. You can't take the NIDS. No, I just ask some serious question to them, you know. Because you have some people them want to lead astray. My brain work different. So I just tell you now, no make them tell about one ID. Government just stop telling people them donkey shit. Talk to them straight. So you have your drive, if you have a driver's license, where you think you can go find go drive? You can go find go drive on the NIDS. Make police get a driving have no license and what have you. You have to have a license to produce to them. You rent a car where everybody will go with them license, you know. So you have a NIDS now. I mean NIDS, you know. I come from Jamaica, I needs this. Oh, I come by your plane and I come to US because I have a NIDS. I don't need no book, no passport. Yeah, man, I don't need that, man. I NIDS. I eat because digitalize. It's just stupid. The book digitalize, you know. Yeah, the ID will digitalize. International ID. Because it's where you're strapping. Okay, which country you're going to, them know where you're traveling. Them see it. It come up on them system. And anywhere else you go, them know. Yeah, man. Going to America, no cruise entry, them know say you come in and what. Okay? It did it. You understand? Different from all that stamp and thing. Readable passport. See it? Yeah, man. Them swipe it and them say you come up soup and them know when I want and boom bam. How long you there and from when you travel there and all. Everything come up with you. See? So I don't know what about digitalize and then it come do one. It's a miracle and it a take for this. Let me tell you this. The school go identity theft in America. More so much identity theft in America and put it up for me. See? And okay, you have your things, them you have identity theft. Can't cut out. Not cut out. Not so easy. People do fishing every day. Want use a card, want go in your bank account, them want them look at it, that's why I'm telling you can't just pass on your number like that. See? And a joke me I make. Yeah, man. You understand? And the joke me I make. So these are the things that have readable passport. So you tell me now you go foreign now, you have a NIDS according to Jamaica government. And you go foreign and you just say, you can drive and I rent a car. So me NIDS ya. NIDS ID this, international ID. And jump on car and then I rent to it and make you go drive. Government of Jamaica that mislead and yeah, them are leading in the wrong direction then. You see? And then you can fly upon it too. Me NIDS, that mean you don't need no visa, no, you just fly upon the NIDS. Them to stop mislead people, like me I tell. Eh? Them need to stop, man. See? Oh, it make it easier. What make it easier? Jamaica run off a gangsterism. Jamaica run off a criminality. Not until you clear the big boys and you buy the one extra truck. Because Governor General, we have one extra truck. 50 truck buy. And the right amount of truck buy, you know. But when we see the Governor General now, it just short of one now. You have to do the additional one. You see? Yeah, them push it, them are fall for themselves, man. You see me, I say, them are fall for themselves. Man, them buy the right amount of truck. You know, 49 plus the commissioner space. You know, Google. 50 truck. So them can the market set, go and joke in the back and they have the driver just Riverton City. Yeah. You understand? Yes. Yeah. 50 truck, you know. But them just the one will turn up, 51. The Gorilla General. Yeah, man. Because he must sign the foolishness. And when you look now, them are pop down Jamaica. with the fake thing I talk about, boop, 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 one bag of foolishness. Eh? So around 55.1 million people that are the same identity theft, right? Eh? Eh? Struck 5, well, them have to get an extra for, well, them have an extra for struck too, you know. My mistake make it 52. Because struck, you can't left out struck. You can never left out struck. Because you must have people and think we're left out. No, can't left out struck. See? So, them have that figure for you, you know. You understand? Yeah, man. All right. So, yeah, man. So, 2021, 50, what is? Identity theft of 5.7 million. Yeah, remember see that? Around 58 million, that around that. So, but, so, all right. So, some of the identity theft. So, see, it enough of them fraud and identity theft in the US, number one country in the world. And you have 5.8 million that so identity theft and fraud up from 4.7 million in 2020. Yeah? You understand? You see me I say? I'm victim growing. Because you see this? Yeah? More digitally dependent. Okay. As we become more digitally dependent. All right, so let me show now. See that? As we become more digitally dependent. See that? See it? You can see it. You see much million? And you see that growing? As we come, see at the bottom? You can see it, go see there? Let me move she a minute. I touch this, I'm showing you. See that? We might talk about digitalized because I don't know what's a dangerous word I put it. As we become more digitally dependent. Because through digitalize, you know, man, can I say things that I think I'm for press, you know, say, some money thing I'm for press. When I press, I'm innocent for the money. Them do all kind of things to catch you. Online, you will get catch. You're going at something and when you look, it's a catch. Yeah, them fishing, them do it. If you go in your account and empty it and do all kind of things. See? So you might take the NIDS and it's better now protect you. It not protect you, it will open you up more to these things. You might eat that, you know. That doesn't have sense. See? Of course. Come by what they might do is touch you to a grid. The dark web grid. Where be a criminal in that. Remember, you know, if you have big company, they might knock off for the Pentagon and knock off enough places all over the world and peer that are going on cyber war are going bigger than the war where you say are going right now. Me not ask, tell me I tell you, we know that. See? You see me I say? Yeah, man. So you have some guy do fishing hard for money for this. Cybersecurity a big thing. And the more you add on, and the more people, and then if you have some people where really we really not understand. I want to break it down. We don't understand about this web and everything, and then you introduce it to them, then we get easily caught. Easily. Then me go online and say something and people offer them something and then press it. You know, people say, hey, I win something. I say, you win something, you buy something. If you win something, you don't buy nothing. Just don't make the thing don't look at like true to you and you just running at it. Just don't press nothing and don't do this and don't do this. Children has take up your thing and all kind of spy way, take up your thing, you know what happened to you? What happened to you, man? People do a lot of fishing and all kind of things, you know what happened to you? Big up yourself, really. See? You have to tell them these things. Because them don't know. So it moved from in a 2020. Yeah? Alright, so let me see what my friend does say now. Let me just see what my friend does say. She said, them have 3 years to apply. So after the 3 years, what? Yeah, can them say you have up to 3 years to apply? Like them will give you a time. Can't give you a time. See? But them didn't come with something I tell you, say, if you don't get it. The government didn't come with it, I tell you. Say, if you don't get it, you can't do business, and you can't access, which them can't deny you these things. You understand? When them catch you and drop it on a grid, it don't gonna beat you up. You understand? When I have no knowledge of the thing where them beat you up with. You understand? So if you just be careful. But we know, say, identity theft, fraud, it rise. If it rise, cybercrime, it tough. You know? Hospital, you depend on theater and thing are shut down. Remember them use the one of them. Remember, hospital set down, hospital have to fight them thing, because our hospital setting up. This is what enough people know. Enough thing up on the grid. Enough. Through the computer come in now, so the world intertwine, it gets smaller. Right? Like how you now watch me live now. Remember one time, if we do this and transmit this in a Jamaica. A matter of fact, remember one time when we used to we go to Jamintel. Remember? Yeah, man. I forgot about Jamintel, man. See? And when you go to make a call, a foreign call them time there. You remember when the call box and it long, them always put it next side of the station and call box if you make a call. And the longest thing. Till them come in with a thing named ICAS, remember? But before that, when you go to Jamintel, if you make a call, I one little 10-minute call, I one bag of thing, and then you have to give them the number, one where you have a call, and then pay them this or the counter, and then you go this and them thing there. I think probably they change up them thing there, yeah, man. Yeah, man, and the partisan, yeah, man, partisan. Yeah, man. You remember them time there? Yeah, man. Yeah? Yeah, man, that's you, man. See? Yeah, man, so we know about identity theft and all of them things. Yeah. And I'm tell you about like digital data, the best thing that and put it on that and it's better for you and you get this and that. So hospital come under attack. Can you imagine they on a theater one them have to use the robot thing, them do them thing, them have thing with them do manual too. And them come under attack and certain thing shut down and certain thing by your man. It's tough. Remember, you're going to hospital now, the way everything just work now, you do them draw blood, you go do, by you go around the sun do one, but them sending up, I love it, take no time, and them have them thing, but them move very fast, and when you look, them get back result, everything, by you reach back around there, so some result are coming in. You understand, when you do something there, so, and like somebody that carry the docket come, go right in your file, a matter of fact, them, me can log into my thing, and me I see everything what the doctor see. It's sent to my file to and me I see my file. We can't take them down. See? So I know about that. But you have to make sure keep your thing safe. You understand? You have to make sure keep your thing safe. See it there? About 12 customers of National Security Bank, NCB, have lost approximately 18 million in smashing and phishing fraud attack over 10 days. Look here. And this is Jamaica. That just started. You see that? You see it? 12 customers. So much money them lose 18 million. We tell them about fishing, smashing and fishing attack in 10 days. So this, welcome to the world. See that greener company. See it? You want to see it? Welcome to the world what we are talking about. So when I talk about you to make you safer and you go fear for your backside. And I make them trick you and tell you about it because there is no way you can use a NIDS and drive no car in foreign. There is no way you can use NIDS and fly out and get visa because you have a NIDS. And you attach the visa to the NIDS and carry it in a plastic bag. Foolishness. You have to have your passport. You have to have a driver's license. It's a must. So I'm tell you about one ID. You don't need the rest. So the voters ID are be in it. Them just issue new voters ID. So if there be the needs, them that withdraw, it can't be the needs. You have to know who vote, you have to separate that. See? You understand? So all of the ID, the needs is just the next new one. And tell me what, the TRN where you walk with, it gone on the needs now. So it give the needs. Full body. Because if you change the number what me have, with me TRN, remember I know, people use the TRN by houses, by car, by every little thing, I use the TRN. I depend on your driver's license too. See? You buy all kind of thing with the TRN and boom bam bam. So TRN register. You buy them boom bam bam TRN, I take you and them seeing copy of TRN I use. And it document a lot of things already. Right? It documented. It there in front of them see it. They use the TRN. So when them come with the needs now, I tell you, so, oh, I'm going to do database and that make it better for you. They might use the same TRN, same database. All them to keep some money in them pocket to them buy. I tell about the Jews, Central America and Africa. You them going on, and I tell about European country, people them reject something, man. Oh, in Asia, them reject things off and born needs, man. What you talk about, man? Eh? We never say North America and them thing, them, man. See? Man just love following the man now build up the place, man. You see me I say? And then you have more fraud around. Me not ask them. You not ask them. You might tell them, no, you can't get identity theft because you have the foolish, that is crap. Donkey mess. Yeah? Foolishness. No, oh, again, they said that, you know. Well, we are making it, and the people them are screaming, and I'm like, I said, no. You can't take people, you take human being and want to turn them in a jackasses like on yourself, again, tie like on yourself. I'm not burn again, when you get up and set a bag of foolishness. Eh? Eh? Yeah. But here it is. Needs, you can't use needs nowhere, but we don't know what I'm tell people about. Eh? But here what the needs do again, I'm making you hear that little part. Hear this. Very important. Hear this.
Be improved. So a coalition of these organizations have come together and said, this is what we're going to be doing. It's being led by Jamaicans for Justice and our partner organization, the Roots Foundation, but it has the names many people would know and trust across Jamaica. I have my phone here just so I can remember all those organizations. You have a particular focus, and they may have objections or things that they think could be improved in legislation. But each of these groups has particular areas of expertise, particular areas that they would be able to contribute in, particular focus areas that they would have much more knowledge, experience, partner organizations outside of Jamaica, and the ability, willingness, and time to sit down and dig through. We are not doing the job of the opposition that has to deal with several pieces of legislation. We're focused on one, the National Identification and Registration Act, the NIRA, that will bring into force NIDS.
So you're going to be breaking it down and letting the general public understand what the bill says?
Absolutely, because...
Listen this good what Shah say. What makes sense? Listen.
We believe that Jamaicans can't have a sense of what they're supposed to be signing on to if they don't understand the legislation. Right. You don't remember that this legislation went to the courts. There was a first draft of this bill that went to the courts, and the court said there are sections of the bill that are problematic.
Right.
And they said they're so problematic that when we remove them, the bill itself does not stand. So the government has had to go back to the drawing board and make some significant amendments to this bill.
So here, when you move them, it can't stand. Because them they just want to lock up people and do what they want to do. Angel. Film thing I just want to throw more people in the jail. Poor people. Eh? And I realize he might catch himself. He might catch himself. He don't know how people listen to Angel. Him wicked man, Tubby and Bruce. Serious by far.
Do Jamaicans understand the difference between the first version and the second version? It's quite a complex bill. It talks about things like authentication logs. What is that? but it also will change the way Jamaicans operate from birth till death. And so you should have a very clear understanding, we believe, of what this legislation says. And so part of the project that we have at NIDSfocus.com is to allow persons to see in common language what the bill is about. Now, we're going to be working toward that. There have been some amendments of the bill, and the bill is currently before the Joint Select Committee of Parliament. But we're working on it. We're making sure that when there is a final stable version of the bill, we will explain to Jamaicans all about it. What we have right now, though, on NIDSfocus.com is some nice pictures. We help you understand exactly where the bill affects you.
Yeah, she can break down the bill now and mash up them head now. Why them not know? She can say something where the people, them, the government, like Camellia, the lizard, them not tell you. Yeah, hear this.
So whether I am a middle-class person, whether I am a taxi driver, whether I am a business owner,
Yes.
you're breaking it down.
We're breaking it down because you're not interested in how the bill affects everybody else. You're concerned about how it affects you and how you may potentially be sanctioned or how it may help your life. We understand and recognize that so many people are nervous about new innovations and new technology, new ways, of course, and new ways of doing things. And so we don't want people to be caught unawares, but also not suffer sanctions where they did not think that they would be sanctioned. So let's say, for example, we have an example of Marva on that site, where Marva was working as a she was working as a domestic helper, but when she's registering for NIDS, she's currently unemployed. She doesn't want to have unemployed on her registration card, so she puts domestic helper. Well, according to NIDS, that's something that she can be sanctioned for. Does
you hear that? So she unemployed, and she put she done work before domestic helper, and according to NIDS, you remember, you know, you put something, but you have something else, and you can't sanction for that. You can't get in a trouble for that. That don't make no sense. See, make just this now again, what she does say. Mr. Them put a lot of things for mash up the people then. That's why people have to change it. Here again.
She doesn't want to have unemployed on her registration card, so she puts domestic helper. Well, according to NIDS, that's something that she can be sanctioned for. Does everybody know that? Does Marva want to walk around with unemployed on her card? It's little things like that that will make a difference for so many Jamaicans, and we think that as a member of the coalition and as part of this larger grouping, we have a responsibility to share.
So then, is it that you are all against NIDS in its current form, or you're just helping to inform the populace?
I like that because it is a posture that we are very mindful of. NIDSfocus.com is a platform for a coalition of people who say, we see the benefit of digital ID.
Okay.
We think it may be useful and important for Jamaica to have digital identification. We, however, think that, as you said, there are ways to improve it, make it better, make it more just, make it more friendly for many Jamaicans, building these sorts of human rights concerns that various groups have highlighted may not exist. Make sure that it's not used for purposes outside of digital identification where people have not signed up for it to be used in these ways. These are the sorts of issues we think...
You hear what them do? They might tell about, you know, human rights and build it up and do what and make sure. Because all him do is trample upon people human rights. I just that alone him glad for do. This is not a prime minister as a prime minister, you know. This is a guy who say him come from ghetto, you know. But me I tell him, me come from ghetto. And me I say, you know, we put kids, any country, we put kids and old people as. It's a failed state. Yeah, man, if you don't look on the kids, them and put on old people, man, you fail. Like come and show the bedroom at 82 today. You know, he's an elder. And look how them beat him down at the hospital. The hospital where, you know, it's supposed to all right. You see me I say? You see me I say? Yeah? No, man, me have to mash up them, Derek. I them mash up them one head, you know. That them look, you see, them have to come and talk straight to the people. Don't come and talk about the facts. Yeah? And rumors. Because it was no rumors. You come to try prison people. I'll be there, do you know. Dissect the thing and break it down and make them know the truth. Hold them to account. Then buy 50 chuck. Me say 51, my mistake again, make it 52. We have Strick and we have Governor General. Yeah. The Governor General, he must sign off the thing. And as I said before, let me just say it again to the government. If you have a government of a country, and you are draft a state of emergency, make the world see every minute. But me, if you say, okay, I may have a bag of friend, I invite and say, fly in and vacation and tour it, we now go come. Because we're afraid we can't protect we because I be a state of emergency and all kind of thing. Why am I going to spend my money? Leave from the comfort of my home. And then fly in a place where gunshot are back over me or anything, even you have some road cop might want to rob me and shoot me. Or, why am I going to do that? Why am I going to beat up myself? If you do what? Eh? I want to say it's safe and it's all right, but I be a state of emergency. That means not a lie. Eh? You know, have something in bull cow, you know. well, Google can tell us so, because you have bull and you have cow. So you have one thing I can be a bull cow. Well, Google is a bull cow. Cow, you know, cow are the female and bull are the the macaque. Jamaican tax a bull cow. You don't have bull cow. You have bull and you have cow. And that's it, go. Eh? Yeah, man, a 2 in a 1. Bull cow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Say, no, only that leave and go away. On a serious note. Eh? Only that leave. If you hear, you see the people that run out and I say, state of emergency. And when you look now, you see a dead man minister run out and I say, human rights, how wanna feel? To make Canada say, mind them people, how wanna feel? You know what I say? How you feel as a part of government, you're full of fucking shit. Yeah, shit. Yeah, not even no government neither. Yeah, too much of in a criminality. And people for telling the truth, you know, government. Saying, listen, me against criminality, you know. On a serious note, yeah? Yeah? So if me against criminality, why the hell me I gonna get up and put some people where dab them on in a criminality and put them and call them leaders and tell them about most honorable. Most dishonorable. Dishonorable. Not most honorable. See? Me not answer to dance and them things. Me not like that. Me like everybody live free. Me not worship some criminal. And then call the little man like if me as a criminal, me attack everything. And the bigger boy them more serious. Why you think when America get struck? Why you think them go for Bing Daddy? Because if you not take off the for the snake, then you have more problem. You have more problem. Snake has if come lap you up. See? So if you not take off the big boys, then what you think happen? Jamaica can't change. Criminality can't done. If it not change. How much of them people, apps, how much of them you see get locked up? And same thing with Sri Lanka. Yeah? Yeah, how much of them get locked up and go to prison, apps? How much of them? Yeah, apps? How much of them will never go to prison and see how much of the big boys them? No, we're not going away. You just want to connect to them like a Siamese twin. Patrick Bailey not going away, man, dead na females. You understand? Agentile lose 4 guns. And I know nobody never interview Agentile. He have a police post up at my house. Up at the house, the woman there. I want to play that. I want to change the voice first. Then I have to change the voice. Then I want to play something for you Agentile. Because I have something to play for you from the other day. I'm going to play it, you know. See? Yeah, man. When they call it, when they up this name, I'm going to listen it back Agentile. Can make me see your house, you know, you have a police post. Oh, yeah, where you get police post up this Agentile? I answer the widow call, yeah, Agentile, answer a call. Yeah, answer a call. Good for answer a call. Can I have something for you to play, yeah? Just answer a call. Good. All right. See? 4 guns. And I know nothing to do Agentile. Nothing. Agentile tell us, say, you're trouble down. It's time for you to trouble down. Visa. And visa free. And when Agentile friend them I lose visa left, right, and center, I hide to backside. In a pen hide. In a hat pen. Yeah? We're high up with mud. Under the mud hide too, you know. Our line of mud hide. Yeah? Yeah? Come on, man. It's bad. Yeah? It's bad, man. It's bad. So none of them not gonna prison. None of them not there prison. None. Yeah? And them are come with something for put on there. May I tell you, say, hey, Jamaica, If you follow Andrew lock up the whole, every young youth where they in Jamaica, every single one of them, treat them with clocks and then say the music cause the thing. Then him come back and say this and that cause it. Then him come and say no, them have 300, them have 30 done, and them go for them. When you look, he go do photo up. And have crab call people criminal. No crab, crab can't go away. Crab go in a barrel. Yeah, I've Google Gaga. I said we as internet police, our police, and them as our. And you have and the criminal know whether when they get that one the farmer come tell me now. Who yeah man? Remember world police, Jamaica world police. So you one of some full of too much shit. Him right with what? Jamaica police are issue thing. You see something about around the world. Jamaica police are issue. And have a threat. They have to come on the mainland of Jamaica, but it's a threat in a Sri Lanka or something, and the feds issue them want. And go for Niagara, and go for some people, and put Saddam on the list. Wanna do that? Wanna world police? CIA and feds, wanna world police? Try to do it and go over here and make them get to gross and yamon on that world for a be a foolishness. Google chat, you know. I'll be a foolishness in chat, man. Yeah, man. Be a foolishness. See? And then the photo app. The photo app, and I talk about the one bag of foolishness. You think they right, them deport you, but them don't take them citizens and extradite them. Can you imagine America? America was stand in the world that attack for them citizens. And you are the third world country are saying, you know, me need a man doing this, and them take them citizens and extradite to Jamaica. Where you gonna see that? Where you gonna see that in the world? You see me I say? Where you gonna see that? Oh. Him say 95% that come to the port. So when them just drop the SOE at the port. And that, them now drop the SOE. So you know what come through there. And then a matter of fact, you take up the route up our camp and drop it at the port. Yeah, man, drop it at the port then. Down there, them live with them go live down there. That's what them want, them go live there. Everything search. But tell me what Danville Walker do. Let me tell you what Danville Walker do, no. After some election did run, and you remember that election that when them go on with the monkey panky and work in bosom, right? And them take him and say, okay, commissioner, him no want that, he want commissioner for custom. By the way, you know, me is the Panagon say him still have the influence around it. Yeah, man. So when do him come up with that thing where one custom that the big boys them can get out them thing, and one custom come verify when it. One. Impossible. One custom can verify 10 trailer load of things. One. Fair day. So the one that come up at your place, them can take out for them thing and carry it at them place. So all the legal things, them can put off a lock and put on a lock. A customer come, me give you 200,000, you got your kin your teeth like cam dog to backside and go and just a lick your tail. Yeah. Much as if a customer come and sell a 500 grand. A customer have the mouth seal. They are talking about the amount of padlock you put on your customer. Them just sign up here, ticky. Allow me to tell apps. Me never nothing ask. A customer say and them say, all right, boom. Can you imagine them step it up to 1 million? The amount of rifle, coke and thing. Them now gonna make the custom seat. Nobody going at this. Just here we are, don't know. That's right after that. Say $1 million. Go and go your yard, go lock it. The custom them lick tail and drum like other things. Say one of a Mongol dog, the one of a Ewa dog, them. Me now ask you, $1 million. Them want come back same time. Them want more for come because them get $1 million. Them look for your next meal again. Because them now get good pay. Them a hustle. Them a fi hustle. See? That's something you say. All right, okay, brother. Remember, me not do tabloid, you know. Me just start, you know, where beat them. Because them a watch me, you know. And them have to watch me. But them know say me a talk straight. And me a talk to the world and me talk straight. This is how Jamaica run. Me a tell them how Jamaica run. So when them go out there, the big boys, them have them coke, if them carrying something, them a pay 1 hour fee for custom that sees back. And them get everything. You know, going at it. Them send one. Them not send a body of custom to look over each other, you know. One single one easy for conquer. Danville Walker bring in that. See? So them then a search. Coke in the back of that, you have a 40 feet container. And you have 10 of them for go in it. Juice and a custom up there, so for go do what? Or pull them out for you looking at it. Eh? yeah, man. I just make money. Turn blind eye. Yeah, Cliff. And I see what's not. And them know that. Them will go bother you now with the little barrel. And look for a little calculator and a little phone. So if me give you this, it's a 14 Max Pro. I'm going to put it in a barrel and send and give you. You can't, them are going to take it. I'm going to send it to the airport, them are going to take it. Them are going to take it. You know, I'm a joke. This, you can't pay for it. Them are going to sell you it. Them are going to sell you that. Them are going to take it and sell you back. You understand? Me never ask. See? A man send some little thing where, and not even him send a phone them than the money with them 100,000. With them that charge for this. Kept them and just come out the other day. You can't pay for this. A matter of fact, if you have one of this in the ghetto and some police or young man one of this and police see him, them are gonna take it. But forgot, so the young man can have him father foreign same way and him mother foreign most likely, and she can buy it and give him and send it down. She don't have no problem. But them are gonna take it. You have paper for this and buy them up. You understand? I tell you, if you charge them and go with it. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Double the price. They might give it like maybe a 200 grand. Because they might send some little one with it 100,000. You understand? Them are criminal. Man send a thing and one bag of thing for it. Them are just criminal. See? So these are the things that keep the corruption high. So them come in with that thing. We don't mind them come in with that thing, but people have to watch the fishing and know where them are coming with. And I make them tell them a bullshit. The NIDS now make no difference. See? Put them more, put on a life more, you know. Me that's a little bit more, you know, get open. Because them a keep your little fingerprint and you think you have to be careful of them. Because remember them not keep nothing, you know. You have to be careful of them. I just that. And you scam. But you have to be careful of them because they not do nothing else. And if they say, okay, police can't use the database unless him go a court. Unless. That is not a police thing neither. So where you do this? Where you make over billions. You buy how much money over how much billion to go do this. To go do what? Please, your friend, and give them some, I'm going to rub up some more money. But everything where you put in, it backfire and hold you. That hold you, man. Unless you plan for running from Jamaica, honest, when you're done with Jamaica, you know. But that hold you. That for hold you, man. See? Yeah, man. And that's the truth. You see? So the truth about this, you still have to use the passport, people. No make them trick you. Remember me, I tell you this. So that means you have to stop go. When you get the NIDS now, you know, according to some people, when you have the NIDS now, you don't need no visa. Like what I can tell you promote already. I mean, people have blow whistle and do all kind of things. Stop it. Don't make them turn in enough food. So you don't need no visa. You don't need a driver's license. That means you know have time I think so okay, me even I can spend a day at foreign. I mean I can drive. Because you're a driver, you can need a driver's license. Can't be a NIDS. You just can't. Driver's license. So it couldn't be, oh, you just need one ID. So what you gotta do? Put on your driver's license and then you're up on NIDS with NIDS and then when police stop you, show them the NIDS. I be a donkey poo them talking, man. A Branagh man, him out so fraud, you know, say a Branagh that man. Eh? Again tie. Yeah, man. Hey, you want to catch him in the panel toward the pulpit, talking, 39 gun salute first need, so you mean, man? Eh? Worries? 39 gun salute. Hey, you know, easy, you know. Man go shoot up the man graveside, you know. No respect, you know. Shoot up the man graveside. Shoot up Mullen graveside. Google. Care the man then go shoot up the man graveside to backside. Eh? And the police, let me tell you this. The difference still, you know. Because me a police, I tell you something, nah work. And the man bring me a big man, when I sign up in the room. No man not tell me nothing. Me not working. You understand? Me work within the law. Me not work above it or out of the law with in the law. When we get, with the powers, I mean, I work with Google. I mean, I'm be very influential. So, so I don't know if I not work with Google. I not work with no police, where him and a police is a baby. You understand? We are big people for work together. I not work with no Google, no idea, no him, not all. You see me, I said, no, me not working with him. Me a strike, be a foolish him though. Say, them have to move him. But them police are going like, yo, when we stop one like Popeye police, the Google and make you look like when a Popeye police. Because Popeye ain't no spinach, him can't work, Him can't fight, him can't do nothing. Him have to cut the spinach and do nothing and they team mash up Bluetooth. And if you don't have state of emergency, you can't work. According to Google. And when you ask your crime plan, you have a prime minister, and it's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing, but I spend the most money and get what? 1,400 odd people dead right now. And then you have a prime minister, a female prime minister in 2014. The murder rate go down from fair watch 1,005. You have 1,400 odd, I go 1,500. With the same Google here where nobody no rate. Nobody. No, I am alone with himself. Nobody na rate you and him. You alone with him. You understand? I'm on a police. Not even Bailey where you say that I'm rate him. Him not rate him. Can Bailey not rate him? Nah. Bailey a real police. You understand? Bailey knows I'm a real police. Bailey say I'm real police. Bailey not rate him. And most of them not rate him, but them, them just sit down and watch and go on like, rap ears. Bailey not rate him. That's true. You have to talk the truth, I want to be lonesome, Let me tell you something. When you grow up and this you have to grow up and you have to know, You see, when you get up and you can't speak the truth, business would want hurt, You're better off in a life. When you go around this and play some hypocrite role, me talk my mind and me talk it to them ear. So them not to go around this and say, boy, me ear say lonesome say it, you can't go watch it. You're not police. Barely a real police, police. You don't know what you do. You draw a state of emergency because the youth tell you to. When you walk the youth, so why you don't draw a state of emergency and lock me up? And the youth never tell you so a lie you tell to. Because when you talk, it don't make no sense with that. It just don't make no sense. It's too lie. When you get a gun and do photo up in you, bury a gun under sand. You shoot up Mullins funeral graveside the other day. 39 gun salute, me think of the 21. You say 21, you go to 39. See? And then I chat about New Day and one bag of food. Some crap, me don't know where you get that from. Brother, stop watch cartoon. Well, me can't tell you stop watch cartoon, yeah, baby. Continue watch cartoon and come out of the way, man. Backside. Me there here. Lonesome, I'm up here. Later. Bless. When you don't take the NIDS thing where they talk about rumor and them thing, the foolishness. Garbage. And let me tell you again, it not replace a passport. Could never. NIDS in the world could never replace a passport. It cannot replace a driver's license. See? And everybody are driving. So that means you don't get a baby NIDS. And when they come up and when them have a driver's license, that don't make no sense. And you want to drive feet, but you have a NIDS and then you can just buy a car and drive. Them that mash up the system. So it can't replace the driver's license. I'm going to show you why it can't replace it. See? You understand? Kevin said the drivers this and that, and then you see Agintai go buy four Agintai dangerous, Agintai buy 4 simulator and I said this is not gonna learn if you drive and him go slow run it and crash. Agintai. You got simulator, the clean that simulator cartoon man them like $200 simulator. 5.4 million and nobody not talk about it. Nobody. None. Zane, and I said, made in Jamaica, made in what? Just look at the monitor where I make TV and where I make the monitor in Jamaica, brother. What I'm telling you? You buy it, you just assemble it, you just put it where you come, you just put it up together. But buy me thing, you want to see my bike, come exercise bike, right? That's how I plug in. And I be going to plug in and I can go over the hill and thing. I have other bikes still. Is it right there, sir? Wait, made in Jamaica, I push it out of the way, make you see it. I push it out of the way, make you see it, man. Yeah, me make you see it tomorrow or what have you. I have a bike right there for. See? Yeah, man. See? So, wait, made in Jamaica? See, I can tell you stop that foolishness, man. See? All the money there, but him got 21.8 million for the 4, See? And no man no get locked up and nobody no get sentenced for nothing at all. Man. But, you see me I say? Yeah, man, them have 50 man, 52 them want one for strike. And one for the governor general, you know? But there, yeah, later. Bless.